Hi, everybody. Happy FNL. That sounds almost like I'm cussing, doesn't it? I am over at Frugal RV Gals this evening. That's Sammy here back there, and Finn's just lying here beside me. We had dinner over here this evening, and I have to keep him up here with me because otherwise he is going to get down there on the floor and graze for scraps that aren't there because Jana doesn't make a mess like I do when I cook. And but he just licks the carpet, just fibers, and I just don't want to take that chance. Thank you, everybody that is on here. What a treat to always spend my Friday nights with you guys. And I'm looking over here at the comments, and I see Pup Camp. I know you want to go see what Sammy has. Well, you're going to make things difficult because you can't get in there easily. Don't trip. He'll be back. Anyway, I see that Cheryl Pup Camper is on, and so I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to my mods. I met Cheryl in 2019. I think I've already shared this picture somewhere, but I wanted to share it again. That was at my Rice Ranch meetup, and back behind her is my late friend, not Fred. Fred is another late friend, but that happens to be Doug. So Cheryl sent me that picture, and I just love it. Thank you, Cheryl. And I met Jana in 2018 and Cheryl in 2019, and that's my two mods that are on tonight. I can see that a lot of y'all are already talking about the weather. I am almost embarrassed to show y'all this, but our weather right now is 70 degrees. We had a low of 50, and our outlook for the whole week looks like this. Can you believe that? That is just, we're just so blessed. May have to break my heater out tonight, and I'm embarrassed to say that if it's going to get down to 39 degrees. Because I know, I can put this back up now. So I can actually sit straight since my dog isn't here. I was sitting with him, and now I can sit up straight. Anyway, because I know so many of you are just buried right now. And talking with Pup Camper, my friend Sandy Jam Van in Ohio, my friend Letty in Illinois, and even my family, my cousins and everybody, and my sister in around the DFW area, and then Cindy and them. Oh, excuse me. I spent the afternoon outside, and I probably shouldn't have done that, but I loved it so much, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But my cousins, Cindy and Mike, live on the coast.
Bless you.
It's live.
Pepper.
It's that pepper from dinner. It's live. It's not Memorex. Oh my goodness. Robin says it's 63 in New Orleans and the sun is setting. I don't know why my alarm is going off. 5:03, and it's telling me that it's time for the FNL. I think my alarm's a little bit long in the tooth.
I think so.
Yeah, Sybil Swickla, hi, good to see you on here. And again, there's 43 of you. 18 have hit the thumbs up. Y'all, please hit that thumbs up for me. It helps a lot. Okay, Suzanne, Suzette Large, are you saying that it is minus 14 degrees? I don't think so. I think that that's just meant like a dash. Because I know in Ohio they did get down to minus 10. But 14 might be the highest y'all see. Yeah, that can't be negative. And so just yeah, everybody be safe and stay warm out there. And but no, Suzanne, you need, yeah, she says that she, I forget that I can put these on the screen. She had hoped to hit the road, but the weather between here and there, I just wouldn't do it. So I don't see what Kate Kramer shared. Suzanne is saying, Kate Kramer, yikes. I don't have a comment from Kate, so I don't know what she shared.
No, I don't either.
Yeah, so Suzanne, I don't know what you see. That Kate said, I don't even see Kate on here right now, but
Kate, you on? Say hi.
yeah, if you're on, say hi, Kate, because we don't see what happened. And I know you're in the KC area, Kansas City, but I don't know what happened.
Oh.
And Peg Deinhardt, I don't see what's happening.
It was right after the 14 degrees. Kate said to pup campers, same here in KC area, staying in this weekend.
Well, but that's after. That's way after that Suzanne said, "Oh my gosh, Kate," and then somebody says, "Wow, these are just must be backwards." And somebody's saying something. Oh, Peg is saying that it was minus 23 with a minus 40 wind chill in Wisconsin. That is insane. Got up to minus 17. So, Suzanne, are you that cold in Denver? Holy cow. I just, my mind,
Negative.
it's not a negative. Okay, thank you for telling me because I was freaking out. Okay, thank you. Yes, me too, Richard. Hi, Richard. He says, feel bad for this crazy freezing storm and heading across the U.S. Yes, it's just really crazy. Washington, 44 degrees at 4. That's likely to change, Terry. Oh, I keep forgetting that I can put y'all's comments up. I'm so sorry. Anyway, that's likely to change, Terry, so stay safe. And there's Richard, my friend Richard, saying, feel bad for this crazy freezing storm heading across the U.S. Everybody stay safe. And Granny Gus Bear says hello from Texas. And there's Peg saying hi. And let's see. And Peg says that they've had exploding trees. I thought trees exploded with heat. I didn't know they exploded from freezing. I'm just learning so much from you guys. I love my viewers. Y'all just stay safe out there. Hi, Surfing Dodo. Long time no see. That was so much fun to spend time with you. Yes. Sure. So Jana's sitting across from me, Surfing
Cheers.
Dodo, and she went, cheers. Oh, Robin, thank you. I actually rolled my hair because I couldn't stand how it's been looking. It's like, oh my gosh. So I had it up. Y'all will probably see it because Frugal, our gal, she, in something I'm going to share with y'all a little later about a change I made around camp. She was filming it and I forgot that I had my hair up in rollers. So y'all watch and you'll get to see what I look like with my hair in rollers. It is not, it's,
I'm not cutting
she
it.
won't cut it. I'm like, you can't air that. She's like, I'm not cutting it. And I was like, oh my God. Anyway,
I would if you really wanted me to.
it's not a pretty look, but it is what it is, and I'm all about being genuine, so there you go. Hey, there's my friend Pearl Pugh in Texas. Hello, my darling. Good to see you. And here is Ellen. Hi, escape artist Ellen. Good to see you, and I'm happy that you made it. Wild Wolf, hi, and you guys stay safe where you are. I've been keeping up with our mutual friend Linda today, texting and everything. And I know that y'all are going to be getting hit hard, so y'all stay safe. Caroline Freebird, see, she's saying 8 in Colorado. Oh my gosh, dear friend, stay safe. And I think you're going to be hitting the road pretty soon too, aren't you? Yeah, Pup Camper says, oh, I should be there. I think so. Yeah, Christine Cooper says, as they say in Connecticut, wicked storm a coming. That is right. And bless you, Stacy. Thank you. I think you're probably talking to those that are suffering in the cold. I feel silly that it's 60 now, in the 60s, and I had to put my hoodie on. Oh, my goodness.
It's 76 in here.
Oh, they're saying bless you because of my sneezing. I forgot I sneezed.
What did you say?
I thought he was saying bless you to the people that are suffering in the cold. Janice over there like, oh my God.
That's what happens when you're that far behind. You forget what the comments
I'm
are
way
about.
behind in the comments and I don't remember now. That's how my reading goes. That's why I tell y'all I can't read, because I'll be like, what are they talking about? And I have to go back a couple of pages and I'm like, okay. And then I forget where I was, and it's just a shit show. So that's how reading goes for me. Anyway, hi Charlie and Diane. Bitter cold, 15 in Kansas. Snow coming. Yeah, snow everywhere. Snowmageddon for sure. And yeah, this is a good year to be in Quartzsite. Hi, baby. You want to come back? Oh, did you just y'all didn't see him, did you? Did you just do that? I reached for him and he backed up. You want to come see Mama? Come on. Be brave. You can do it. I'm not going to let you fall. He says, but it's scary. It's scary. You saying hi to everybody? He says, this is just the weirdest thing. Okay, you come up here, and I'll turn it back so everybody can see us. There. Is that good? You happy now? I told you I wouldn't drop you. Bless his heart. He just still doesn't know to trust. He just doesn't. Virginia Castone. That's what I'm going to start calling you, Virginia Castone. And, yes, Surf and Dodo, it was such fun seeing you at the first annual YouTube Creator Fest. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. Carmen says 1 degree here, but a sub-zero real feel. Where are you, Carmen? And yes, Stacy, very cold. Let's see. I am way behind, aren't I? Virginia says it's 64 in Northeast Florida. Count your blessings and say thank you. Caroline Freebird says it's a polar vortex. Yep, that's true. And West Central Illinois is a real feel. West Central, okay, minus 14. Yeah, my friend Letty that's in Illinois, she told me how Surf and Dodo said cheers back to you. She told me they're just buried. What the hey, Robin? She says New Orleans will be 20 degrees Monday with a 5-degree wind chill. What the hey? Okay, so yes, we're glad it's warm here too, Carla, Texas lady. Thank you so much. And Linda, currently in Texas, is also in coastal Texas, where my cousins are. And when I lived in Texas, my hair, I used to have to turn sideways to get through doors with that humidity there, and my curly hair, and like I've shared with y'all, that that wasn't any fun when I was in high school, and Cher was doing her with her hair. Didn't work for me. Surf and Dodo, Deborah in her natural habitat. Curlers. What are those? Yeah. I have those. Oh, here they are. I took them out at dinner. You put your hair in a ponytail on top, and then you roll it on this, and then you scrunch it like that.
That's modern day rollers.
That's modern day rollers, and that's what I do. And I do 3 of them on top of my head. And I'm very blessed that I have curly hair these days that does all... No, you may not... No. Hey. Quit looking at my rollers. He's like, oh, is that a new doggy bone for me? It is not. It is not, little boy. Okay, Wild Wolf says they're hoping it goes north of us. Fingers crossed. That would be great. And, my Mary Jane in Wyoming, 1 degree above, just 1 degree. Oh my God. We had a high of 3 degrees today. That's just wrong. Oh my gosh. I'm so grateful to be here. Pup Camper's saying those eyes. Thank you. No, she's talking about Finn. Oh my gosh. Hi, Patty Coretta. Good to see you, sweetheart, as always. And let's see. What was that noise?
My thermostat.
Oh, your thermostat. That's right. And so more of the cold. Looks like a foot-long hot dog. But they make it interesting because they come in different colors. So, and like I said, I put 3 in my head. On my head, not in my head. I can't do that. There you go. 3 in my head, and I put it up on my head with got hair in there, with a ponytail holder. So now y'all know more than you ever wanted to know about my hair rolling. Oh man, Robin Mallory, that's the first time I've wanted to say boo. She had Cher hair in high school. Everybody had Cher hair but me. I really do. I don't remember there being another curly-headed person that had to deal with trying to keep their hair straight in my class. It was just so crazy. And Connie, hi Connie. Are you still in the area? Text me an update. I know you were gonna leave, and then you weren't, and then you were, and then you weren't. And then I got confused. So I may or may not have the story straight. So text me and let me know what's up, what's new with you. Surf and Dodo. Yes, I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. Surf and Dodo, about the Creator Fest video and everything. And that's what I forgot to say.
I was just waiting for the hair roller video.
The hair roller video or the Creator Fest video, because you're not getting a hair roll. Oh, yeah, on Jana's. Oh my God, I forgot. Yeah, she's going to show it. Oh, Caroline, I tell you what, Cher, Liza Minnelli, you saw, and Jana saw Liza Minnelli. Think what you want of them if you're not a fan, but they are showmen. I mean, goodness. Yes, Patty, glad you made it in time, and kick up your feet and rest a while after errand day. It is much easier, Lorelai, than old style hair rolling. I just do it for a few hours and bada bing, bada boom, I'm done. I love it. And so Elizabeth is also in Illinois, and they're at 5 degrees with 8 to 12 inches of snow. That's what my friend Letty, she's already getting snow. And also in Ohio, they're getting snow. So we're caught up on the weather. I want to say hi to our newest Coco Fam member, which is For Traveler. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Anytime that anybody wants to be a Coco Fam member, you can do so for as little as $1 a month, and you can do that through being a YouTube channel member or through Patreon. And my dear Coco Fam that is on here, I know I am behind on catching up with you guys and keeping you up to date, but I promise I will get to it in the morning. And as I go through what I'm fixing to show you, you'll see why I haven't yet. But I know y'all have been with me every step of the way, and I'm so grateful. So with that in mind, let me just say that with the upcoming events, I'm going to be at the QIA here in Quartzsite doing a book signing event on February 7th and March 7th. And those are the last 2 of the season, so I hope you'll come out. And the other thing that we will be doing is the Coco Fam Camp Together the weekend of February 19th. Are you talking to me?
No, I'm sorry.
She's over there talking to herself, and I'm like, are you talking to me?
I put up your link, but it did something weird.
It didn't come up. Oh, it did? I don't see it. Oh, there it is.
I deleted it.
Okay.
Let me do it again.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's there. I see it.
Well, you see anything that's
Oh, that's true. I don't get to see it. Elizabeth says she adores Cher. And Susan Jack says, hello from Albuquerque, 48, and waiting to see if they'll get snow, rain, or ice. Just stay safe, Susan, regardless. Oh, Robin Mallory says she's seen them both in concert. All right, so that is the events that are coming up. Y'all be sure, if you're a Coco Fam member, I'll be sending out the location where we're going to be camped together that weekend very, very soon. So today we are going to be talking about an epic week in review. It has really, really, truly been an epic week. I think my dog has a twig in his hair. We've been outside today. Can you tell? My poor dog. You got any more in there, baby? He says, no, Mama, that was the only one. All right, I got to use those scissors that Suzanne gave me. He's getting a bath pretty soon, and since we have warm weather, and use those scissors that Suzanne gave me, and cut the hair on his eyes. Anyway, epic week in review. So Friday a week ago, we did the Gringos. Hang on, guys. I've got to do something before I forget. Because I hope this might show up. Y'all shut your eyes for a minute. Yeah, it did. Y'all shut your eyes for a minute. Y'all didn't see that. I don't want you to see that yet. There. Now, y'all don't see that yet. But I have to make myself a marker or I will forget. So, there we go. All right, so epic weekend review. My baby. Last Friday, we were at Gringo's for the mini meetup, and then we did a vendor walk, and I shared that with y'all on the last FNL. And so then on Saturday, we stayed home, and I wrote. I can't remember if that's when I finished chapter 5, and I'm almost done with chapter 6. And then on Sunday we went and we saw the Cassandra Long Band, and I've shared some of that on my morning coffee with Debra videos. But we had such a blast, and there she is singing, and she has 3 band members behind her. Her lead guitarist, bass guitarist, and a drummer. We always enjoy them so, so, so much. And we got to meet Desert Deb. That's her. You guys get to see her in the comments sometimes. I don't think she's on here tonight, but that's Desert Deb. Whenever you see her in the comments, isn't she adorable? And I'm so glad that she came up and said hello to us. That just was awesomeness. And then Shalom on the Roam was there. I think I've already shared some photos with y'all of back when on my morning coffee with Deborah when I was talking about longevity matters, and I was talking about C-dubs and Dan and everything. Anyway, so we had a blast on Sunday at the Cassandra Long Band, and that is still an upcoming video on my channel, I promise. Let me go ahead and get rid of that logo so that y'all can see Finsters. There you go. Anyway, that is coming up, and then we went to Parker Dam and the Colorado, and we had such a blast there. And Jana stayed in the truck. I'll just get rid of this Epic Week in Review too. Jana stayed in the truck because it doesn't look like it there, but that was a major, major incline. I mean, like it went like this. And so she wanted to stay in the truck and make sure that everything stayed safe. And she said, I'm happy seeing it from here. And so I got that picture of me and Finn. And then if you've seen her video on her channel, she got captured. And I'll have that coming up too, where we went to the Colorado at a day use park. And the dogs played in the sand on the beach. I don't think he had ever been in sand like that before, and he went nuts. It was just so fun to see him romping and playing like that. So y'all watch for that. Go watch it on Jana's channel, and then I'll have it in a video soon, you guys. I'm trying, and I'm going to tell you more about that in a minute. So let me see. I showed that. All right, so let me catch up on comments for a minute. Oh, I'm caught up. Y'all aren't commenting much. All right, so also this week, on what day was it? What in the heck is going on? What day of the week? Wednesday was the Creator Fest. So we're just up to Wednesday, you guys, on this crazy, crazy, wonderful, busy week. And so Russ, RVerTV, took this picture of Jana and I just really appreciated him capturing that. And you can see Finn down there. Sammy would not do well in crowds. She doesn't like the noise, and so she does better staying in the camper. That's why she's not in the picture. But we wouldn't have that picture if Russ hadn't have taken it, so I really appreciate him doing that. And, I meant to look and see how many books I sold. Dang it, I forgot. There's Jersey Jen. She bought those 2 books and was sitting there reading them before it got too crowded. And that's always cool to look over and see somebody reading your books. I mean, as an author, it just doesn't get much better than that. I'm guessing I sold about a dozen books. I'm guessing. Wouldn't you say that more or less? Mm-hmm. I think that's 10 to 12, something like that. So grateful for that. Got to see Brian, Adventure Van Man. I met Brian in 2016, and we've just stayed in touch, and he's just such a wonderful man, and just enjoy him so much. And so it was just really super to see him and hang out for a little bit. And also got to see Wandering Gypsy, Sarah again. And there's Michelle. And thank you to everybody. I couldn't remember Michelle's name on the Morning Coffee with Deborah video, and I was so embarrassed. So thank y'all for reminding me. And yes, she is a sweetheart. And at the very end, the Lady Ferns showed up. Everybody had pretty much left, but I was glad that they came through, and we got a photo with them. And at the very beginning, before everybody got there, and after we got some stuff set up, and we're actually still setting up a little bit, but we stopped and got this photo. I'd just taken the rollers out of my hair, hadn't pulled my hair down yet, and so I look a little funny there because my hair's still wet. I'd actually washed it that morning, and but there's Russ and Slim. He says Slim used to have a YouTube channel, but it didn't go well, and he didn't get to eat as much as he wanted to. Crazy guy. I actually did an interview with Russ. When was yesterday? Didn't I guess I've slept since then. Did an interview with Russ yesterday, and that'll be coming up on my channel soon. Also yesterday, Jana and I, we went to the big tent. So, look at Finn. He's so stinking adorable. So is Sammy, but she's behind the curtain.
She's a wizard.
She's a wizard. She's behind the curtain. We went to the big tent yesterday, and before I tell you about that, let me check on comments. Oh, good. Some people have commented. I love that. Lorelei says, don't forget to hit the like button. I appreciate that. Half of you have hit the like button, and I appreciate that, Lorelei. Finn is living his best life. Well, he sure is a sweetheart to me, and I love him so much, I tell you. Hey, Arnold's on. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Good to see you. Nice and cold Central Coast. I bet that's right. Hey, wait a minute. Central Coast. The central part of the United States does not have a coast. So now you've got me confused. What is the Central Coast, Arnold? I know where you are, but I'm thinking you mean Central California. But let's clarify that for everybody.
I'm thinking Central.
Yeah. There's Megan. Hi, Megan. And Katie in New Hampshire says she's just stopping by for a few minutes with the storm coming in. Snow expected Sunday into Monday. Dang. Yeah, Finn is a sweetheart. Him's just a little baby. I know, Texas lady, right? Russ took that picture, and it was so, when he sent it to me, I was just like, oh my gosh. Oh, Mary Jane says they're being quiet so they can get all the latest scoop. Thank you. And Mary Jane, I love you so much. Been friends for a long time. Now we got to see each other. Great picture. Yes, he did good. Thank you, Elizabeth. One of the best joys is watching a dog realizing that it's in a safe place and starting to romp and play. Yeah, he's getting there. He's still a little scaredy cat on so much, but he is getting there. Texas lady says she enjoys Russ's channel, which is RVerTV. I know, right? You'll see in the interview with him, and we talk about when he first started, and I was with him back then, and it's just so wonderful. Russ and Slim, I know, isn't that hilarious? Santa Maria, I think that's California. Yeah, California. And Surfing Dodo's like California. Yes, California. Yes, Lorelei, been watching him a long time too. I think he started in 2015. Oh, there Arnold says California. Miss you too, Arnold. That's okay. People forget people don't know the names of towns in the states, and then we also have international viewers on here, and so it just wanted to clarify. But I knew that the central U.S. does not have a coast. And Megan, it's going to be below zero. See, that's just not right. Jana, thank you. I can't reach my drink because then, heaven forbid I disturb the boy. We don't want to disturb the boy. Oops. I love my sweet tea. Peach tea. I love my peach tea. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Surfing Dodo. Been many places thanks to RVerTV. Wait till you hear what he's planning on. When in the interview, he shares what he's going to be doing this upcoming year, and it's really, really cool. Okay, so I've had that big tent sitting up there for a while, the title. We went to the big tent, and it is not easy for me to do the big tent, especially so close on the heels of Creator Fest. But we did same thing we did for the Creator Fest. Sorry about the glare on my glasses. I hate that, but there's not really anything I can do about it. Anyway, we got up early and we went into town, and we had a parking place by 7:30 in the morning, and got a perfect parking place to be able to walk over to the big tent. And the way that I can do the big tent is I put my earplugs in, not buds. I put my earplugs in, I wear my sunglasses, and I hold on to Jana's arm. And you should have seen all the looks we were getting because I was holding on to her. And people are so funny. But it allows me to not have to pay so close attention to the crowds and the movement and the people so that I can get through the whole tent and not have an episode. And so there's 3 rows in the tent. We went in on one end, went down, came up the middle, and went down the other end and out in what, 20 minutes?
What's that? Nothing in there, I knew.
There wasn't anything we wanted to. We did stop at 2 booths to look, and there's one that if I had the money I'd go back to. I'd love to have the ladder pole for my Starlink, so that it would be easy to get up and down for me, and that I could get signal, because even when I'm at my docking station at home, at my home base, if a big Class A parks adjacent to me on the adjacent corner, it's going to block my signal. And so and just to have the ease of that, plus I'm a big believer in don't leave anything outside that you don't want to be able to drive away from. You know, we've had to run from a forest fire outside of Flagstaff. I mean, literally was trying to outdrive it and run from it for our lives. And you never know. I've had other occasions where I've had to drive off and leave stuff and come back later and see if it's there. And so you never know when you're out camping in the wild what might happen and if you have to leave. And so I always tell people, don't leave anything outside that you're not willing to drive off and do without. And, of course, I wouldn't want to leave my Starlink. Now I don't have the dish. I have the Starlink Mini. But regardless, it's a Starlink dish. And, but I would have to, and at least if it was attached to the ladder, I wouldn't have to worry about that. Plus, it just makes things easier if I could get it attached to a ladder pole and have that run through the RV instead of having to run the wire out my window and down and keep it off the ground and back to the back of my hitch all. And I mean, it's just, it works, and I'm very, very, very grateful to be able to have it. But it's a little bit Beverly Hillbillies. And I'd like to upgrade. And so I stopped and I looked at the ladder Starlink pole for a little bit. Forgot to get the price, which I wish I had done so I could start saving up for it. First thing I have to do is get another 100 watts on top of my rig. Hopefully I can do that this winter while I'm here in Quartzsite. I really, really want to get that done. Need to get that done. I need the other 100 watts. And so, but then after that, I would start saving. My hair is starting to, it must be getting humid outside because it's starting to go, isn't that how everybody's hair does? Anyway, I would start saving up for it, but I forgot to get the price. So just stood there and looked at it for a little bit. And then, of course, as we passed by a kitchen demo, cooking demo thing, we stopped there. But you can't. One of the reasons I was glad we didn't stop, and I would have, whatever Jana wanted to look at, I would have stopped with her. Well, one, I would have had to because I was holding on to her. But I would have gladly stopped anyway. But you slow down and the damn hawkers come out. Hey, I saw you look. You got to come look at this. Hey, don't keep walking. You got to come look at that. You just have to walk through and not look at them, because if you look, I saw this one lady chase these people. She was like, come on, just come on back and try it. And I was just like, oh my God, it was overwhelmed. The hawkers, that's what I've always heard them referred to as. The hawkers were just overwhelming for me, but I made it through because I held on to Jana. And then we went and we had the world's best corny dog. And it was great. I couldn't eat a whole one. I felt bad. Let me catch up on comments, and I'll tell you more about that in a minute. Yes, Virginia says peach tea is delicious. Yes, it is. And Surfing Dodo says that shuttle ride back was amazing. That was actually after
Beer
Bellies on Sunday.
Yeah.
That wasn't after the big tent, but yes, that was fun. Now, after the big tent, we ran into River, who is the one that does my website and is helping me with marketing for 2026. We're getting ready to ramp up for that, and y'all don't know about that yet. I don't know about that yet. I hadn't met with her to see her ideas and everything, but I have brought her on board for just a few dollars a month, and she's being very kind and working with me and helping me with that for my books and stuff, and so I'm very excited about that. But when we left the big tent, she was running a golf cart around that said ride for tips, and so that was fun. And let's see, Debbie Patterson says, I love you. Aw, thank you. She lives in Peoria, Arizona. She was in courtside on the first day of the tent show. Oh, I wish we could have met too. And she met Sarah and Russ. Well, how cool is that? Good for you. Sarah and Russ are good people, so good for you. Let's see. Arnold says, love is love. Showing love is not a crime. That is absolutely true, Arnold. You are 100% spot on. And see much. Kathy, got to get
the big tent.
Oh, yeah. No,
See much?
yeah. Oh, see much. Okay, no. I was going to say, you got to give me more than that. Hi, Brenda Sweet Apple. Good to see you. Christine Cooper says they got two pair long underwear days coming up. Yeah, you do. You sure do. Oh, you put up the live stream from when we were running from the fire. That was amazing, wasn't it? Just like, oh my gosh. Yeah, that fire run video was crazy scary, and you just got to be willing to say, bend over and say bye to whatever you left behind. So Wild Wolf says Walmart has a pole for the Mini for about $80. Thank you, Wild Wolf. And yes, but those poles usually aren't for an RV ladder on the back side of an RV. But yes, there are all kinds of accessories and everything. And thank you for sharing that, Wild Wolf. I'll check into it. Carmel Rafferty. Oh, I love that. Hi, Carmel. Good to see you. And the ladder pole she looked at on Amazon is about $129. Wonder if the show has it cheaper. I would think so, Pup Camper, because that's one of the things that keeps this big tent so popular, and why people from all over the country come here is because there's supposed to be such great deals. But I will tell you, and I didn't look at any of the prices in the big tent, so I don't know. But everything is supposed to be a discounted big deal, and that's what makes the big tent so attractive, and that's why vendors come down here and they do a markdown and work that into their rates for the rest of the year. And what they're hoping to do is recover it in volume. Obviously, it's the biggest RV show in the country. And so I got to tell you though, we walked around. Did I put this up? I think, oh man, I meant to put up and I didn't. A picture of the row of RVs. So they're not dumb. They've got this big tent thing, and so does Tyson Wells. In fact, I'm going to stop for a minute and tell you about Tyson Wells. I'll finish my story about the big tent first. Squirrel. Let me see if I have a picture of the squirrel up there. I don't. I need to get a picture of that squirrel that King Gray made for me. So, okay. Not their first rodeo at the big tent, obviously. It's a second or third generation, too, I think. The woman that runs it now, I think, is the granddaughter of the people that started it. I might be lying, but I think that's correct. Anyway, she knows what she's doing. And you have to walk into one gate, and you can enter this path to get to that one gate multiple ways, either from the side or on the ends, but you have to go like cattle being herded a certain path, and they make it to where that you go past all of these new RVs, and they have that worked out with these vendors. And so we took some time and we went into some RVs, and so y'all are going to have to watch for the video. But I had thought, because there are a lot of people that wait year round. My hair. I'm sorry. My hair. That wait year round to buy their RV here in Quartzsite because it's supposed to be such a good deal. Well, you guys, I don't know if they do, you know how you can go when you're buying a car and you barter, or not barter, but you bicker, get them down on the price. But they had like their list price at if you were to go to the dealer, and then they have show price. And I thought there would be like, okay, list price, show price, and there would be this huge variance. Well, on like $115,000 rig, it was only $10,000 off. And I'm like, screw that. I expect to get that kind of deal, that kind of discount from just bartering with the, bantering, whatever you call it, with the salesperson I'm not going to ever pay list sticker price for anything, never have. Well, I don't get to buy stuff anymore, but before my brain injury and when I had a high-powered career, I'll be honest with you. I started off buying a new car every 3 years, and would trade it in, pay cash, never had payments, and every 3 years. And I got so spoiled at a new car, and it became a hobby of mine of getting the latest, greatest. Like some people have to have the latest, greatest phone. I had to have the latest, greatest car, and so I was going and getting a new car every year. But even though I was paying cash, and and that was part of my bargaining power. Bargaining, that's what I guess I'm looking for. But I never, ever, ever would pay sticker price. Nobody does, I don't think. Anyway, they have the sticker price, and then they have the show discount. It's like $10,000. It's like, are you kidding me? That's like a 5% discount. That's nothing. So I don't get, if the big tent doesn't have deep discounts on these, whether it's a Starlink RV pole for the back ladder or some of these high dollar RVs, if they're not doing a deep discount, I don't get the attraction. So anyway, that's kind of my rant. But Debbie Patterson is asking if we're going to be in Quartzsite next year. Absolutely. Well, as how that old saying, God goes, oh, isn't that cute? They have a plan. But we're planning on it, yes. So Ellen says that she suspends her Starlink under the skylight in her camper bathroom, and it works very well there. Of course, you can't travel with it there. Do you put it outside?
No, in her bathroom.
How?
She suspends it under the skylight. I have a skylight.
You have that deep skylight. My skylight's not deep like that, so I couldn't, but you could.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I'm looking at Jana in case y'all wonder what I'm doing.
Anyway.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you for sharing.
Oh, no, that's interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. So Pup Camper says somebody bought one of her friends bought a travel trailer at the show, and she says it was not a good deal. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, thank you. I didn't even think to tell her that. So Jana is being very good mod here. Thank you, Jana. She says that you can always check out my events on my events page at debradickinson.com to see where we're going to be. Absolutely. So if when it gets closer to next year, if you're going to be in Quartzsite or any time of the year, you want to know where we're going to be. And I'll be updating it pretty soon with spring and summer travels and where we're going to be. But there you go. Thank you, Jana. All right, so that's the big tent. I think I want to tell you now. I'm gonna interject something. So because I don't think, and I know we're coming down on the end of the year, but I don't think enough people understand this. So I am going to cover right quickly. Tyson Wells has 3 different. I put 2. Has 3 different shows. And so I think this is important enough that I'm putting it up here for y'all. Ooh, I just messed that up. To see the 3 different shows of Tyson Wells. And so everybody thinks that or not everybody, I shouldn't say that. How the hell do I know what percentage thinks what? But a lot of people mistake all of the tents that are around the big tent, that it's all together. And then some people think that Tyson Wells is over on the game side, where the game store is. And if you haven't been in the game store, how many on here have been in the game store? Raise your hand. Go in the comments and say whether or not you've been in the game store. Hi, Cheryl. Good to see you. She says, been here watching, but had to feed her face before saying hi. I totally get that. It's good to see you, Cheryl. But if you've been in Quartzsite and you've been to the game store, raise your hand, because it's fabulous. And go ahead and testify how fabulous it is. But I don't want people just taking my word for it. But a lot of people think that Tyson Wells is just the tents on that side, which would be from K&B to the game store, and then back to the big tent, like a big block of vendors. But it actually, Tyson Wells is everything but the big tent. So from the big tent to 95, to the game store, to the Q and Wash, all the way to I-10. All of that is Tyson Wells, and all of that is run now by Kim Scott, my friend, and y'all have seen him on my channel several times. You're going to get to see him again pretty soon. But and there are anchor vendors like K&B, Beer Bellies, the grocery store, the kitchen tent, the gadget tent, the rugs tent, and the food court. There are even the food court, some of them leave during these 3 shows that I'm going to tell you about. But there are anchor vendors that are there for all 3 shows. And Tyson Wells has 3 different shows. One of them starts the week. You can go to their website, tysonwells.com. Okay, don't take my word for it. Go to their website. And the first show is the Rock and Gym show, and it starts before the big tent, and it ends before the big tent. And then there's the Cellarama, which is where we have my book signing booth usually, except for this year we took off, and I'm so glad we did, because I couldn't have done it, and it's been fun running around with you and seeing things. Yeah, we've been playing tourist, and it's been such fun. Anyway, that's called the Cellarama, and that's their second show, and it runs during the big tent and the day after. So these vendors, that the Rock and Gym people, the mineral show, they set up and they do their 10 days. They break down and they have 2 or 3 days to get out. The Cellarama people, the vendors come in, they set up, and they've got their 10-day show, and then they break down and have to get out. And then the next show is the Arts and Crafts Fair. And they will be set up, I think, till February. I'm not going to try to tell you Tyson Wells's business. Y'all can go to his website and see. But they will be set up until they break down sometime in February after their 10 days. And so that's why when you go there, it looks like there's a whole bunch of different things going. It's like, well, what happened to that? I wanted to come back and buy XYZ, and they're not even here now. Well, it's because they're only there for 10 days. So if you are doing the 3 different shows at Tyson Wells and you see something, make sure that you know how long that vendor is going to be there, in case you want to come back, because they might not be there, and what you want might not be there. So there it is, Gypsy Minstrels, my friend Jeff. Y'all are going to see him in some upcoming videos for sure. You already have, but you're going to see him in some more. And he said, I almost missed it just as he came in, and he's been in the game store. It's fabulous, isn't it, Jeff? I just love it. And Mary Flaherty says, very cold in Iowa. I know it is. So the hands waving, y'all are raising your hand. Lorelei says she's been in there. And Patty Coretta says she's been in there, and it's a great store. And Arnold says he loves it. Me too, Arnold. I love you, Arnold. You're so cool. And let's see, waving.
We bought 3 new games.
We bought 3 new games the other day. We sure did. Went there to meet Russ for for the interview with him, and we ended up buying 3 new games. We split the cost right down the middle. It was awesomeness. And Pup Camper Cheryl says she's been in there. and Patty Coretta and Surfing Dodo. Jana raised her hand. And yeah, you guys, it's really, really, really cool. Just love it. And Cheryl, Life is Short, Make It Sweet, says, I find having a home base causes me to want to get on the road. Love going around to new areas in her van. Yeah, that's what it's all about. That's it right there. All right, so that I wanted to make. I didn't have that scheduled, but I wanted to tell you about Tyson Wells. So the other thing that we did, so. I'm going to do it. Hang on. I'm going to do something. Y'all bear with me. I'm going to do something. Fixing to embarrass Jenna, but I'm going to do it. So, I got this idea today. I woke up and I got this idea. And I had to laugh because I saw this on Instagram the other day. And while let me see if I can find it. Now I'm not going to be able to find it. Oh, here it is. But Jana, y'all know, is just a real chill, go with the flow, you know. Today I'm going to do whatever. You know, she ended up doing some whittling today. She did some culling and organizing of her pantry. And me, I wake up and I'm going to do a major build around camp. And I'll tell y'all about that in a minute. But y'all get a kick out of this. Just last night, I saw this. I don't know if y'all can see it. But it says, when you've got somebody really chill, and the other person's like, let's walk the dogs. I want to build a... Let me see, it'll come back. Hang on. I want to build a pickleball court. I'm starting a new business. Help me plant these. Let's flip a house. Hey, I rescued a dog. I think that must be how poor Jana feels traveling with me sometimes, because this morning was just going to, first of all,
I'm going to have a worm farm.
I'm going to have a worm farm for a while, whatever it might be. That just sounds like, hey, let's try this. Anyway, so it wasn't a worm farm today. I've already done that. Who wants to do that again? I've already done that. But I also want to say that we are taking a couple of days off. The big tent and the Cellarama show of Tyson Wells are only going to be here through Sunday. And so it's really hard if you're going to want to see all that stuff, because next year we hope to be working the Cellarama again. So we won't be able to walk around and see all these vendors. And we have yet to walk around and see all the vendors. So we were going to do that today, and we just both realized we're just too tired. And so we decided to take today and tomorrow off. Well, since we had a day off, I decided that I wanted to build an outdoor office.
She's going to build a tree house.
I'm going to build a tree house. Jana's like, how are you going to do that? And I said, well, I have this shade canopy, and I've got that spare rug, and anyway, so we had to clear some limbs off. The limbs. You can see where the limbs, all the little twigs and everything. That area was covered with those downed limbs, and we pulled them to the side, and my little rug there is not laying on grass. I put it. It's only for the dogs, but it is on very hilly, very bumpy. It's like got some mounds and stuff, and although Jenna has come out a couple of times and sat there and laid down and played with the dogs on it, but it's not really flat at all. It's got a bunch of big bumps in it. But anyway, so I carry all of that stuff with me, you guys. I have the shade cloth, the rug, the table, the stakes that we needed, the bungees that we needed, all of that, everything we needed today, I carry with me. And everybody always teases me about all the stuff I carry, but you never know when you're going to want to build an outdoor office. So we took a couple of days off. I've got a lot of work to catch up on. I'll tell you about it in a minute. I got some videos I'm going to be sharing with you guys. But speaking of tired, oh y'all, look at the sunset out her window. Isn't that beautiful? Can y'all see that?
It's like the sun doesn't even set on that.
I know it doesn't even set on that side. That's the east side, and look at the pinks and purples and everything. But look at my little baby boy. Him's just crashed. He has to live with the same mother that's like let's go build a outdoor office. Let's go do a worm farm now. But it was fun, and I loved it. And I sat out there. Look at that place. Oh wait, where'd it go? Who wouldn't want to sit out there all day after day? So this morning, I lost this morning, to be honest. I got up late. God, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I got up late. I'm tired. The only way that I could do the big tent, like I told you, was sunglasses, earplugs, and hanging on to Jana, and we zipped right through. And then today, this morning, is slow going. So I got up late, didn't do a morning coffee with Debra, and I probably am not going to do them on Fridays because I do the FNL. I haven't made that firm decision yet, but I'm thinking that way. Anyway, just had a nice slow morning. So I lost a good chunk of the morning, not working, not writing, to that. And then I decided that I wanted that beautiful outdoor office. And so I didn't even get started working today in that beautiful outdoor office till about 1 o'clock. And then, of course, have the FNL this evening. So needless to say, I didn't get much work done. And I only have tomorrow because we already have plans for Sunday. And anyways, I'm like, oh my God, I had a day off and I could have gotten caught up a little bit, and I didn't. But so here is Finn playing. Let me move that over so you can see it better. Let's see. You don't need to see me. Yeah, there you go. There's Finn laying on the carpet. I brought his outdoor bed out, and he's got his bone there and his Kong that I put a treat in, and so he's there playing, and he's tethered. Y'all can't see it very good, but he's tethered, and he just loved it, and he slept and played, and Jana and Sammy would come out every now and then, like I said, and I just love it. I mean, I got to show you one more time. Look at that. Of course, the dead, and actually that ironwood we discovered isn't dead. There's a lot of green in it. So it's just dormant right now for the winter, mostly. Those downed limbs are obviously dead. But anyway, that somebody asked me, what is the tarp for? That's not a tarp. That is a screen. It has a name. A screen shield, shade
cloth.
Shade cloth, thank you. It's a shade cloth, and it doesn't make noise when the wind hits it, is one reason I love it. The tarps hurt my ears when the wind hits them, so it's not a tarp. It's a shade cloth, and it's behind me there is. It was cloudy today, so it didn't really matter, but it blocks the west sun. And so I can sit there and work all day, and that is where y'all will find me tomorrow. As soon as the sun comes up and I can get out there tomorrow, that is where I'm going to sit and work and write. And I won't do any projects tomorrow, so I'll be able to get some work done, but I still won't get caught up. And then Sunday, we're going to go back and hear Cassandra Long Band. We're going to do because it's the last day for Tyson Wells' Cellarama. So we're going to walk around it and do as much of it as we can. And we'll be leaving early Sunday morning to do all that. So I only have one day to get caught up on work. And the main thing that I'm going to work on this is what I created earlier. I wanted to make sure that I didn't forget to tell y'all. The main thing that I'm going to be working on tomorrow is 3 upcoming videos. But before I do that, let me go over here first of all, before I do that, let me come over here and get a drink. But before I do that, but wait, there's more. Love my peach tea. All right. So, oh yes. So Charlie and Diane say they've been to the game store, and it is a wonderful store. It really is one of the best stores I think I've ever been in, and just amazing to me. Games galore. That is correct, Surf and Dodo. And Gypsy Minstrel says he bought souvenirs for the family there last year. Yeah, they have more than just games. I should say that. And thank you, Jeff, for saying that. They have some wonderful, especially for Quartzsite area, some wonderful souvenirs and things to buy. And so Debbie Patterson says Russ was her very first YouTuber to watch, and then she started getting hooked on everyone else. Well, that's awesome, Debbie. Good one to get hooked on. We were laughing when I was talking to him yesterday. We were laughing because when he first started, and and he doesn't show his face, and it took. I wasn't sure he was going to agree to an interview with me because he doesn't like being front and center. But we were laughing because he was the only one at the time that wasn't showing his face. And he was like, I'm just not ever going to. And he was one of the first channels to use drones. And I'm so thrilled for him at the success that he has had with his channel. And Pup Camper says Tyson Wells Enterprise has a great website listing all the events. You are so right, Cheryl. They sure do. Freddie Schaefer says Wichita Falls expecting -11 wind chill. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what's happening on this earth right now. Lorelei says, what's a tree storm? Who's she talking to? Who are you talking to, Lorelei?
Somebody said they're going to have a tree storm.
A tree storm. Okay. Somebody said they're going to have a tree storm. Yeah. Okay.
Due to the weather.
Due to the weather. Oh, maybe they mean that limbs and stuff are going to fall out.
Yeah. I had a tree storm once.
Yeah. Yes, you did at your house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Jana had that.
Like inch of ice on all the trees, and they just all broke.
Yeah, Jana, her house was surrounded by beautiful, big, old trees. And she was just sharing that they had an ice storm and an inch of ice on the limbs, and they all broke. And some of the trees cracked under it. No, just the limbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The trees fell due to drought.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's true. And then later had drought because the city wouldn't let them water. So she lost most of her trees.
Sunset that way.
Is it beautiful? Can you get a picture of it and maybe show them on your phone? Jana's going to go try. She's going to. Well, you want to take mine?
I don't know how to work it.
She doesn't know how to work my phone. It's a phone. Let's see. Yeah, pup camper. That'll be interesting since. What'll be interesting? I am not keeping up. I'm not understanding much tonight. That'll be interesting since everything in Quartzsite. Actually, I think yes, that's true. But the saying that I've always heard too is that in the desert everything wants to stick, bite, or sting you, and that's true. But I'm not sure what you're referencing, Pup Camper. Tell me what's going to be interesting. Cheryl says I had my grandpa build her a worm farm. I traveled with a worm farm in Phoenix in my RV for a little while. How many of y'all remember that? How many of you remember my worm farm? Jana sees the squirrel too, but just doesn't get excited about it. That is probably true. Jana is just one cool cucumber, let me tell you. So no rain today. It got cloudy, but we didn't have any rain. Patty's laughing. Finn won't see it. No, he will not. He's opened his eyes because Mama Jana just came back in, but he won't see much but the back of his eyelids for a while. Lorelei says outdoor office build is funny. Oh my goodness! Let me wait. Jana just went out. Oh, I need to get rid of that title. Jana just went out and got y'all a picture of the sunset on the west side. Y'all are seeing the east side outside by let me get that turned. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. Thank you for capturing that, Jana. Mm-hmm. That is gorgeous. Ready? Yeah. And Suzanne says you never know when you're going to want to build an outdoor office. That's a classic. Love. Yeah, you never know what I'm going to go, oh, let's do this today.
Or build a worm farm.
Or build a worm farm, whatever. Yeah, Jeff, people overload. And sometimes you just got to we don't want to miss too much because we won't get a chance next year to do this, like I said. And so we're trying really hard to get as much in as we can. But, yeah. So Sybil says that they had 30 below this morning. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. With a 60 below wind chill. I just can't even. That's just wrong. That's just wrong. Suzanne says that was a funny line, but your outdoor office space looks very pleasant. Thank you. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I can't imagine that kind of cold either. Oh gosh, just too cold. Too cold. Okay, Megan says trees are exploding from the cold. That's just horrible. And that's what Pup Camper says. They had a tree storm before too. But I'm like Lorelei. I had never heard of a tree storm before. And Megan says it's minus 25 at her place right now. That's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, I wish the trees were here big enough to build a tree house. I might do it. Okay, here's the definition of a tree storm from Freddie Schaefer. Eyes waist down, large branches, which is what Jana was just saying, and then they explode, and the street department takes 5 days to clear the roads. It was bad. Workers had to get in drainage ditches to clear limbs. Bless their hearts. Thank goodness for the service people, right? Texas lady says she remembers my worm farm. Thanks, Carla. Oh, thanks. And, oh, that's interesting. Temperatures drop fast and far enough that the sap in the tree freezes and splits them. That makes a lot of sense. Thanks, Jeff. I know, beautiful sunset, right? Yeah, thank you for getting that for us. Yeah, appreciate the explanation. Absolutely. And thanks for the pretty picture. Richard says that worm farm would have been a feast for Finn to dig into. Yeah, with Finn, there's no way I could have done it with Bandit. He would walk by it and sniff it sometimes, but Bandit didn't pay it no mind. Finn would have it all over my freaking RV. Talking about a shit show, that would have been really bad. Elizabeth's asking where I got the shade cloth. And the noise of the tarps is absolutely horrendous. I hate putting them up. I got it back in 2015 or 2016, Elizabeth, and I really don't know. I can look up. Let me look on my phone and see if I can see one on Amazon. But if I do, I'll put it in my store. But they're wonderful, and they come in all different sizes. This one is giant, as you can tell. And I wanted the biggest one. I figured I didn't have to use all of it, but if I wanted a big one, I would have it. Yeah, here it is. So I will put this in my store, and the smaller ones aren't that expensive. Like a small 8x12, they're saying is $30. But I love, and make sure it's got grommets all the way around built in. It looks like this one is, yes, this one does, because you want to run your bungees through there to be able to attach it and everything. So let me see if I can do this. I'm doing something on the fly, and consider your source. Y'all know how I am. But I'm going to try something. I'm going to see if I can share this with y'all. We'll see. Jana, I'm going to text it to you so I can snag it. And then put it up here for you guys. We'll see how it goes. I'm trying different things that I've heard other creators doing. And so, what, baby? Why you crying? You need down all of a sudden? All right. He says, yes, I need down. Okay, go that way. You got it. Good job. Okay, now I can sit up. Oh, he's peeking through. Isn't that adorable?
This is for the shade cloth?
Yeah, but I don't know. Oh, are you going to put it up?
Oh, what did you want me to do?
Oh, I'm going to try. I don't know if I can, but I was going to try.
Oh, okay. I
don't know. We'll see. Oh, what happened? You went away. No, I'm not having much luck. I don't know if I can do this or not, you guys.
No, I'll just go ahead and post
you're gonna go ahead and do it. Go ahead, because
you can try if you want.
Yeah, I'm not having much luck. I keep pinning her comment instead of it won't let me copy. It just pins her comment. Anyway, you would think it would work. That's just so weird that it's not. I don't know. Do I need to give up? Did you get it?
Yeah, I just had linked to the shade cloth. And
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it. I give up. I don't know why it won't let me copy. That is so weird. I don't know. Oh, well, we tried. I wanted to do it for you guys, but it won't let me. No, you don't need down. You don't need down. You're fine. Oh, I know how to do it. I'm going to try one more thing. I'm going to try one more thing, you guys. Huh. Nope. Show details. Nope. It won't let me. That is just so weird. Well, anyway, enough of that. I'm trying to learn to do new things with my software, and watched some videos and everything, just enough to make me dangerous. Yeah, y'all know how that is. Finn, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Anyway, thank you for putting that up, Jen. I appreciate it. Let's see. Yes, so Cheryl is telling you that you can order them on Amazon. Please use my affiliate link that Jana just shared with you, because that helps me more than you can know. It doesn't cost you any extra, but Amazon, for sending you there, gives me just a few pennies on the dollar, and every little bit adds up. So please use my Amazon link. And hi, Kathleen. Welcome. And yes, Donna Garcia is waiting for an ice storm in central Louisiana. Just stay safe and warm. Yes, there are several to choose from on Amazon, and any one of them you buy, if you go to it through my Amazon link, I would still get credit. So thank you. And a Texas lady says she used her buddy heater for the first time. Good for you. You're welcome, Elizabeth, and thank you, Frugal, for putting up that link. And I don't know what Freddie's talking about. They're saying thank you. Surf and Dodo's saying stay safe and warm. And yes, stormy Oklahoma. And everyone, please take care. Oh, I know. I didn't finish telling y'all. Let me just tell you real quickly, and then we'll hang up. No, it's called log off. I keep forgetting. So, Finn, you don't need down, baby. You're just wanting to get down there and graze, and I don't want you to. It's not happy. It's not healthy for you. So the next 3 upcoming. Now I'm changed sides, so now I'm lost on where to talk to you guys from. But the next 3 upcoming videos. So the next one is going to be and I'm talking about my vlog videos. Remember, I've got my morning coffees with Debra. Sometimes I answer comments. And then my vlog videos are the day in the life, where we go and do things. And so you can watch for whichever one you prefer, or watch them all, which would be great. And then, of course, the FNL. So those are the 4 videos that I have, not the upcoming. So the 4 types of videos, just to be clear: my morning coffee with Debra, when I answer comments, vlog videos, which is my 3 upcoming vlog videos is what I'm going to tell you about, and then of course our FNLs. So the 3 upcoming vlog videos that I have is the mini meetup at Gringo's and our vendor walk. So I want you to be sure and watch for that. That will be next. And then after that will be the Creator Fest video. I did a live stream while we were there for the whole live stream, but the vlog video is just going to be a regular 10 to 15 minute vlog video. That's what I try to keep them at. Sometimes they're a little shorter, sometimes a little longer, but on average. And then the next one will be the interview with Russ, RVerTV. So those are my next 3 upcoming vlog videos that I want you guys to watch for. And everybody stay safe and warm out there, and just be careful, and stay in touch. Let us know how you're doing, and we'll see you on the next video. You have anything you want to add? No? All right, everybody. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you down the road. Keep on keeping on. Bye.